Few vehicles have left a mark quite like the original Honda Element. Launched in the early 2000s, it quickly developed a cult following thanks to its unmatched versatility, rugged utility, and quirky, lovable charm. It wasn't just a car, it was a lifestyle accessory. Dog owners, surfers, mountain bikers, and artists all gravitated toward its boxy shape and wipe-clean floors, drawn in by a design that prioritized function over flashy aesthetics. It was practicality with personality, a compact SUV that didn't try to be something it wasn't. Its distinct dorm room on wheels vibe, complete with suicide rear doors, configurable seats, and durable materials, made it a standout in a market full of cookie-cutter crossovers. The Element wasn't trying to be sleek or luxurious. Instead, it offered something more rare, authenticity and a sense of freedom. You could hose it out, pack it with gear, camp in it, or just drive it around town knowing you had one of the most unique vehicles on the road. And yet, despite its loyal fan base and practical design, Honda pulled the plug in 2011. Why? Poor sales? Bad timing? Or simply a market that hadn't quite caught up to what the Element was offering? That decision left fans baffled, and more than a decade later, the Element still garners nostalgia and longing from those who own one, or wish they had. Which begs the burning question. With today's rise in overlanding culture, van life influencers, and an SUV market that's more crowded than ever, is now the perfect time for Honda to bring back the Element. With electrification, modular interiors, and a design refresh, the modern Element could once again fill a niche no one else quite occupies. The demand for uniqueness, utility, and freedom is stronger than ever. Maybe it's time Honda listened. Today's automotive landscape is tailor-made for a vehicle like the Honda Element. The explosive rise of overlanding, van life, and weekend warrior culture has created an insatiable appetite for vehicles that blend utility, personality, and off-grid capability. Whether it's people building out mini campers, digital nomads chasing the horizon, or urban dwellers craving micro-adventures, the demand for flexible, adventure-ready vehicles has never been higher. This is exactly the sweet spot the Element once dominated, and where it could thrive again. Imagine a 2026 Honda Element, fully reimagined for the modern adventurer. Its signature boxy silhouette would still make sense today, not just for nostalgia, but for functionality. That squared-off shape is perfect for modular interiors, sleeping conversions, and rooftop tents. Brands like Subaru and Ford are capitalizing on this trend with offerings like the Forester Wilderness and Bronco Sport, but both are still rooted in traditional SUV layouts. The Element, with its barn-style doors, fold-flat seats, and camper-friendly dimensions, offers an experience that's still unmatched. Add to this the evolving push for sustainable exploration. The new generation of outdoor enthusiasts care just as much about eco-conscious driving as they do about ground clearance. A 2026 Element with a hybrid or even fully electric powertrain wouldn't just be smart. It would be timely. Imagine an AWD Element with a plug-in hybrid system, solar-ready panels for camping accessories, and an interior built from recycled materials. That's not science fiction. It's what consumers expect from modern adventure vehicles. Where small camper vans like the Ram ProMaster City or converted Nissan NV 200S attempt to serve the van life niche with a more utilitarian vibe, a new Element could undercut them with Honda's signature blend of reliability, clever design, and mainstream affordability. It's not hard to envision an Element that competes with those micro campers, but in a far more compact and user-friendly footprint. In short, the adventure vehicle market is booming, and there's a conspicuous Element-shaped gap waiting to be filled. With a modernized powertrain, thoughtful design updates, and a marketing push that embraces its outdoorsy, independent spirit, the Element could rise not as a retro comeback, but as a category leader. This isn't just a comeback story. It's an opportunity for Honda to take back a niche it accidentally created. If Honda truly intends to bring back the iconic Element for 2026, enthusiasts and new buyers alike are dreaming of a revival that honors its roots while embracing modern innovation. Let's dive into what a future-ready Element should look like, starting with its design, moving through the interior wish list, And finally, what's under the hood? Design, ruggedly modern with purpose. The Element's unmistakable boxy silhouette should absolutely return. It wasn't just quirky, it was functional. That upright design maximized headroom, cargo space, and visibility, making it a favorite among dog owners, mountain bikers, and weekend campers. For 2026, expect Honda to sharpen those lines, integrate LED lighting front and rear, and refine the grille to align with current models like the CR-V or Prologue. Chunky black cladding, exposed bolt accents, and aerodynamic tweaks could give it a rugged yet modern edge, perfect for outdoor enthusiasts. Also, barn-style rear doors or a reimagined swing-gate system would make a triumphant return, because who doesn't love a tailgate picnic setup? Interior, adventure-ready innovation. Inside, the wish list grows even longer. Imagine modular rear seats that fold flat, slide, or even detach to create space for sleeping or hauling gear. The floor should be rubberized and waterproof, like the original, allowing users to hose it down after a muddy hike or sandy beach trip. Add in built-in roof rails for kayak racks or rooftop tents, and hidden compartments for gear stashing, and the Element instantly becomes a minimalist camper's dream. But Honda shouldn't stop there. We want USB-C and AC power outlets integrated into the cargo area for powering coolers, lights, or even a mini fridge. A removable Bluetooth speaker, a pop-up privacy screen, or window blackout shades could be built into the trim for quick conversions in a camping mode. For pet owners, optional dog-friendly features like in-seat harness anchors, a slide-out ramp, or rear climate vents would seal the deal. Powertrain. Hybrid grit meets electric vision. In 2026, Honda needs to power the Element for both the road and the trail. The base version could use a robust hybrid setup, borrowing tech from the CR-V hybrid, providing efficiency, torque, and low-end grunt for off-road trips. An all-wheel drive variant is essential, with improved traction management for snow, sand, or forest trails. But the real game changer? A fully electric Element with at least 250 to 300 miles of range, rapid charging, and an adventure mode that boosts throttle response and traction control for rugged paths. Honda could even introduce regenerative braking tune for descending trails or stop-and-go city driving, paired with selectable drive modes, eco, normal, snow, and mud. And let's not forget, an EV Element would qualify for incentives and appeal strongly to eco-conscious buyers who love the outdoors and sustainability. The Honda Element has always been more than a mode of transportation. It's a lifestyle enabler. As whispers of a 2026 revival circulate, it's clear that a modern Element could strike a unique chord in today's automotive landscape by serving not just as a car, but as a companion to a dynamic, multifaceted way of life. At its core, the Element was, and still could be, the perfect vehicle for spontaneous living. Imagine finishing work on a Friday, folding the rear seats flat, tossing in a mattress, and hitting the road for a last-minute mountain getaway or beachside escape. The reimagined Element could come equipped with essentials like built-in power outlets for camping gear, a solar roof panel for off-grid energy, or even a modular kitchen setup for outdoor cooking. For surfers, hikers, climbers, and weekend warriors, it becomes a rolling base camp. For digital nomads and remote workers, it's a mobile workspace with Wi-Fi connectivity, laptop mounts, and climate control, allowing freedom and productivity on the go. One of the Element's greatest strengths has always been its blank canvas ethos. It was a vehicle that welcomed creativity, and its rebirth could be even more customizable. From camper conversion kits and pet-friendly interiors to bike mounts, pop-top roofs, cargo drawer systems, or even DIY solar battery installs, the new Element could easily become a cult favorite in the van life and overlanding scenes. Honda could even partner with aftermarket brands to sell adventure packs or urban utility kits, making personalization easy and accessible straight from the dealership. And perhaps the most compelling appeal? Versatility. The Element can function as a compact, maneuverable city car, perfect for navigating tight parking spaces, hauling groceries, or dropping kids off at school. Then, come Friday evening, it transforms into a rugged escape pod, ready to tackle backroads, beaches, or state park campgrounds without breaking a sweat. This dual-purpose appeal is what modern consumers crave, a vehicle that doesn't force them to choose between weekday practicality and weekend freedom. In an era where people want more from their cars than ever before, the Honda Element isn't just due for a comeback. It's perfectly poised to redefine what a small SUV can be. There's no denying it. The case for a 2026 Honda Element is stronger than ever. With today's booming demand for adventure-ready vehicles, customizable camper-style builds, and practical, eco-conscious daily drivers, reviving the Element isn't just a nostalgic play. It's a strategic market move. This beloved box on wheels had an identity that was ahead of its time. Minimalist yet versatile, quirky yet functional, and rugged without trying too hard. Bring that formula into the modern era with hybrid or electric options, modular interior upgrades, and bold, urban outdoors styling. And Honda could be staring at one of the biggest sleeper hits of the decade. But here's the deal. If we truly want to see the Element back on the road, Honda needs to hear it directly from the people who made it iconic. You. Whether you're a former Element owner who still misses the fold-flat seats and clamshell doors, or someone who's always wished for the perfect compact adventure rig, now is the time to speak up. Drop your dream specs and design ideas in the comments. And don't forget to tag Honda on social media with your version of the Element 2.0. Let's flood their feeds with the message. We're ready. Are you? Because the truth is, the Element isn't just a car. It's a movement. And in 2026, with the right vision, it could become a flagship for a new generation of explorers, creatives, and weekend wanderers. So Honda, if you're watching, bring back the legend. The world needs it more than ever.